What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alya if you are new here. So in today's video, I'm going to be transforming a cheap nightgown into a slip dress that you can wear on a night out. Now I'm aware you can go out and buy a slip dress, but I feel like they are kind of overpriced for what they are. So the other day I was walking through Penny's, or as people in the rest of Europe call it, Primark. And of course, I went over to the lingerie section because it's low-key my favorite section in like every store. And lo and behold, I found a nightgown. So as you can see, it is just a basic black nightgown, but it does have some of that pretty lacy detailing on it already, which is fabulous. It is also lacy up at the top, which we love. And it was seriously dirt cheap, literally €9. Can't go wrong there. I did pick this up in a size extra small. However, I probably could have done an extra small, which is normally the size I wear at Primark. That would have been a size 0 to 2. This is a size 2 to 4 US. They didn't have size extra small, so it's fine. We'll make it work. It's a tiny bit big in the top region. Doesn't show as much boobage as I would like, but it is like the perfect length at the bottom. I think if I went any smaller, my butt cheeks would be showing, and we're really not here for that. So I really have no idea what I want to do with this. I'm not the craftiest person on the planet. I won't lie. I am not very good at DIYing clothing. I think my claim to DIY fame was probably the rhinestone bikini I did 2 summers ago, as well as the DIY crystal boots, which I will link up above for you to check out in case this project is a complete flop. I'm gonna start by obviously removing the tag. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just try it on and see how I feel about the placement of all of this lace. So this is how the top looks. The cups are a little bit big, not gonna lie. The lace isn't doing me any favors by covering up any of the boobs that are left over, but I'm not really a fan of this lace on the side here. I think it would look cuter maybe if that was gone. And then also there is this little bow right in the center, and that just makes it look like a little kid's dress, and it definitely makes it look like a pajama, not a club dress. So we're gonna take care of that and remove that right now. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients you'll need for this project. A slip dress of your choice, some fabric scissors, you could probably use regular ones too, that these will cut through anything like butter. A glue that works on fabric, so whether that's E6000 glue or Copydex, which is the only one I could find near me. Needle and thread, obviously. And then I just have a bunch of random stuff because I don't really know what I'm gonna be using. So I have an elastic, I have this shoelace. I don't know why I have a shoelace, but here it is. The first thing is I'm going to just remove this stupid little bow on the front because I'm not into it. I'm just carefully trimming the strings where it is sewn on so that I don't cut through the actual fabric itself. So there we go. Easy enough. It's already looking better. We're definitely gonna leave the lace on the front because that kind of makes it a bit sexy, but I don't know about the side lace, and it definitely makes my tits look smaller than they already are, so we're not really loving that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a couple loops so that I can sort of do a corset detailing on the back. That way I can cinch the dress a little bit tighter so it isn't such a bag shape on me. So I don't have any pins, so I use the needle just to show where I want the first loop to go, and then I'll just mirror that on the opposite side. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've created 4 little loop pieces out of elastic that I am just going to basically sew down the side of the dress. So 2 on one side and then 2 on the other side. That way I can thread through the fabric to make it like a corset detailed tie-up back. So that took way longer than expected. Clearly it's like starting to get dark out. Basically what I've done is, so you've already seen me cut the little bow off the front. I was going to sew some rhinestone detailing along the top of the cup, which I actually did, but it didn't look good, so I took it off. And the last thing that I did was I sewed some little loops onto the side of the dress, so 2 on either side. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it obviously in the try-on portion. Basically, I'm just going to thread some type of fabric through that and make it like a corset sort of lace up detail in the back because the dress is a little bit baggy. Like I said, it's kind of like one size too big. And then once I have that on, I'm going to see how I feel about the lace on the armpit side of the cup. I'm not really sure if I'm digging it or not, but I don't know if it would look weird to just have the lace in like the cleavage part and then cut off the other lace. I don't know, so I'm just gonna try it on really quick, see how I feel, and I will be right back. Okay guys, this is the final result. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I love that the bottom stayed a little bit flowy here and I left the lace, but it cinches in at the waist and it's a lot more flattering, and that's literally just all thanks to these little loops that I added here so that I could run a string through it. This is actually a shoelace, shh, don't tell anyone. And literally just corset up the back. So it's a really simple and easy way to get a dress to fit you properly if it's just way too wide in the midsection area. Then obviously I just took that little bow off the center because that just screams nightgown, not nightclub, and that is not the vibe that we are going for. I also decided to leave the little lace detailing on the sides. I was gonna cut it off, but it made it just look kind of funny when I tucked it in. So yeah, that is basically it. It was actually super easy once I figured out what I wanted to do. I probably should have pre-planned that. So if you are going to do your own slip dress, maybe pre-plan what you want to do. But now it looks like a cute dress that I paid a lot more than €9 for. So I am stoked about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this super simple DIY. If you want to see more DIYs in the future, give this video a thumbs up on your way out. Thank you so much for watching.